everyone. So I'm back again with another review of another homework assignment that would be E625. Um, in this problem, we'll be going with the learning objective of using inventory turnover and day sales in inventory. In this problem, we have ComDay reporting the following income statement for the year ended December 31st, 2019. Requirement 1 includes finding the ComDay's inventory turnover rate for the year. And requirement 2 includes finding the ComDay's day sales in inventory for the year. So if you look at the balance sheet, these are the numbers. Income statement. Year ended December 31st, 2019. You have the sales revenue, cost of goods sold. We're looking over this income statement to answer the various requirements in this problem. So, as you may know, owners and managers strive to sell merchandise inventory quickly because the merchandise inventory generates no profit until it is sold. Further, fast-selling inventory is less likely to become obsolete, worthless. It does not require the business to pay for storage, insurance costs, often associated with keeping inventory on hand. Time is money, so as a business, you always want to sell your merchandise as quick as possible. In this case, there are two ratios that help owners and managers monitor their inventory levels: inventory turnover and day sales in inventory. So, as I mentioned in requirement 1 for ComDay, companies try to manage their inventory levels such that they will have just enough inventory to meet customer demand without investing large amounts of money in inventory sitting on the shelves gathering dust. So inventory turnover measures how rapidly merchandise inventory is sold. So turnover, as in turning over your goods to customers. Inventory turnover would be equal to the cost of goods sold divided by average merchandise inventory. A high rate of turnover indicates the ease in selling inventory. A low rate indicates difficulty. So you have a high sell rate, a high rate, low sell rate, and a low rate. For example, an inventory value of 4 means that the company sold its average level of inventory 4 times once every 3 months during the year. Inventory turnover varies widely with the nature of the business and should be evaluated against the industry averages. So if you're an investor, you always look and compare these statements, ratios on financial statements provided for. First, I'll be finding the average merchandise inventory. That'll be equal to the beginning merchandise inventory plus the ending merchandise inventory divided by 2. I'll look at the income statement here. The beginning merchandise inventory can be found here, 9,000, right in this income statement. Ending merchandise inventory can be found here, 12,200 in the income statement. $12,200. Add those two numbers, divide by 2. I'll use a calculator. Let me pull that up to find the average merchandise inventory. It'll be 9,000. Oh, let me clear this here. 9,000. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like it's a type. I need a standard calculator. 9,000 plus 12,200 divided by 2. Order of operations, I need to add these two numbers first if you see the parenthesis. So if you see here, just typing in the numbers here would not suffice because you'd be dividing 12,200 by 2 first, then adding 9,000. That's not what I want. First, I want to find the sum of 9,000 and 12,200. Then you divide by 2. That'll be 10,600. Okay, so that number, average merchandise inventory, will go in here, 10,600. I would then look at the cost of goods sold, which is here, 58,800. That will give me the inventory turnover ratio. 58,800. Looks like I need to open my calculator again. 58,800 divided by 10,600. That gives me a inventory turnover of 5.5 times. So if you look at the example here, inventory turnover rate of 5.5 means that the company can sell its average level of inventory 5 times, once every 3 months during the year in this case. So I'll look at requirement 2. I'll need to input those numbers here. Beginning merchandise inventory, 9,000. Ending merchandise inventory, 12,200. Inventory, let me see. Oh, looks like I just go straight to cost of goods sold, 58,800. Average merchandise inventory that was calculated in the first part, 10,600. Gives me an inventory turnover of 5.5. Okay, so if you look at the problem, it's 2 decimal places. I think what happened is I need to take those numbers, find the second decimal point. So 58,800 divided by 10,600, 5.55. Since the 7 rounds the 4 up and the hundreds placed up to 5, 5.55. Okay, that works. So then I go down here to requirement 2, the sales and inventory for the year. Another key measure in day sales for the inventory ratio. The ratio measures the average number of days merchandise inventory is held by the company and is calculated as follows. Days sales and inventory would be equal to 365 days divided by the inventory turnover. So look here, days sales and inventory also varies widely depending on the business. As I mentioned, a lower day sales in inventory is preferable because it indicates that the company is able to sell its inventory quickly, thereby reducing its inventory storage, insurance costs, holding obsolete inventory, much like the last ratio we discussed, the inventory turnover ratio. So if we look here, 365 divided by 5.5 will give me the amount of days. I'll go here. 65 days, number is 365. Inventory turnover, 5.55. Add those two numbers, 365 divided by 5.5. 65, let me see the decimal places. 2 decimal places based on requirement 2. 65.77 days. There. Okay. So therefore, the amount of days in this case, as I mentioned, lower days would be better and preferred, but this day ratio covers the amount of days that inventory would be in the storage and whatnot. So at least the inventory is not carried out within the year of 365. But since this is a certain industry, you'd want to compare to different industries that also sell the same type of material that Calm Days does in their company. Okay, so that concludes the video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to ask any questions, concerns, any other homework questions that you may have in the future. And thank you for watching.